Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai. I just last video of the day. Just did Toriko in One Piece. Now it's time for some anime! Gangsta, episode 3. Wow. This episode, I have to give this a 5 out of 5. This was really done very, very well. Even though pretty much the whole episode was Nicholas, and Alex going around doing chores pretty much for the, you know, Andy Man that Warwick had them go do. But there was an underlying message in this episode. And basically, in this episode, we find out what the history between Warwick and Nicholas is. And it's not good history. Apparently, the whole premise is that 22 years ago, there was an incident with this family, and this guy came into their house, killed the father, he killed the mother, and he took hostage this kid. Supposedly that kid is Warwick. I have to say, it's the best part I found about this episode was towards the end. When you have Nicholas is in the office and he's got some medicine that he has to take, and he's looking at his hand and everything, and you see Warwick, and you just see these flash of images of basically back in the day when apparently Nicholas came in and killed his father and his mother. And you just hear this scream, and I'm like, damn. It's home. The rest of the episode, pretty much, we basically get them doing chores and everything. And Alex, she's like the one looking in. You know? She's the one looking into their weird relationship. In some ways, I don't want to make this reference, but in some ways, this is similar. I'm not going to say to Black Lagoon. I am going to say to Cowboy Bebop. Now, hear me out for a minute. Hear me out for a minute before you judge this. Judge me and with the pitchforks and everything. You could honestly say Nicholas and Warwick have the same kind of relationship as Spike and Jet. You really could. And you could even say that Alex is like Faye. In a weird way. In a weird, strange way. This formula isn't a stranger. This whole formula of this guy and this guy have a relationship and everything. But I think Cowboy Bebop is a good reference to suggest of what it's like. But throughout the episode, pretty much, they're just basically doing the chores and everything. And there's this one part where this guy asks Nicholas to come back to the family, and he turns him down. Obviously, when Nicholas talks, he talks like a deaf person talks. Yeah, which is really, 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 really insane. What's even more insane, what I find really just insane, is when he does the sign language. There are two subtitles on the screen. It's not just the English subtitles; it's the Japanese subtitles. So it's really insane when he talks, when he does sign language. It's like need for both. But basically, it was just uncovering his past. This was pretty much what this episode was. It was showing us Nicholas and Warwick, their relationship in the past, what drove them to this point, to where they are now. And I gotta say, I thought it was done very well. Very well how each part was done. Then you meet this Big Mama person. No, not Big Mom from uh, One Piece. This is a different one. And you know, he delivers something for her and Warwick, and there's this girl that Nicholas meets at the prostitute house they are at, and she's like touching his face and everything. But you see that I can already say now. This was the third episode, by the way, of Gangsta, and I can already say this with a 100% certainty. This is gonna be a good fucking series. Um, this and Ushio Totoro are gonna be good fucking series. Listen, I'm not. Listen, the way Dragon Ball Super is starting out, I've been watching Dragon Ball Super. It's okay. It's not. Dragon Ball Super is going to be a very long series, so it's going to have to build up. But for my money, if I were to suggest action anime, anime with some good ass action, with a good ass storyline, with a good ass fucking characters, I would suggest Gangsta and Ushio Totoro. Bar none. Those two will be the best of the season. Best of the year? I don't think so. I really doubt it. Because it would have to compete with fucking JoJo, and I don't think it could compete with JoJo. But overall, this episode was great. Like I said before, like the whole story, like how they mirrored and showed, you know, their past, and it was pretty harrowing. It was pretty disturbing because basically, Worick has this wound on his left. I believe it's his left eye, right eye, and when his wound starts acting up, you just get these flash images of the scenes of what happened when he was younger, and that was just unbelievable. I just love that shit. But this was a very good episode for an episode 3, and I'd say this is the episode to hook people. I really do. I really do. I do believe so. And now we have Alex, and it seems like Alex, she's just basically trying to figure out, you know, Worick and Nicholas, and basically the woman that she got bought the cigarettes for Worick for is basically saying that not to stay too long with them because trouble's coming their way, you know. Because basically Worick tells Alex how that if she stays with them in this city, she's not going to leave. She won't be able to go anywhere else. She'll become a permanent resident. And I think a few people are saying don't like the fact that people are suggesting that this is similar to Black Lagoon. I am seeing some similarities to Black Lagoon. I am seeing some similarities to Cowboy Bebop. But I will say this right now. This is a different show. You can't compare the two shows. I'm sorry. You just can't. Totally different characters. Totally different storylines. You know, it's just totally different. And listen, I dig this show. I really do. I really think it's going to be the best, one of the best of the season. This and Tora. No way to look at it otherwise. But yeah, that's pretty much the story. Bankai 922. Go watch this show. This show is fucking amazing. It's just amazing. And I love the interactions between Worick and Nicholas. I think that's one thing about the show that does it very well. You know, especially in this episode when he's saying about his shirt and he didn't wear it. He stole his shirt and he does this sign language shit. Nicholas is a fucking G, man. This guy is a fucking G. I just love this motherfucker. He's so fucking funny. And he's so sadistic when he kills people and shit. And it's just fantastic. I just love the fuck out of this show. But yeah, pretty good episode. Next week's called something else. Different title. You know, for the episode. Don't know what it's about. but it's probably gonna involve them in some way or shape or form. But yeah, pretty good shit. Bonka 922. See you guys later. Gangsta. I want to be a gangster. Yeah, that's how crazy this show is. This show wants me. I want to be like Nicholas, just walking around with a samurai sword in my hand. I'm deaf, but hey, I can still kill motherfuckers down in the hat. Amazing shit. I'll see you guys later.